think I'd like to discuss a topic, and it might be like every other topic before, but freedom of speech. It's a funny thing because you think that if you're in the UK, there is freedom of speech. It's written in Article 10 of the Human Rights Act. Freedom of speech, expression, just only limited to non-threatening communication or making any sort of direct threats or targeting people. Nevertheless, there are people who express themselves, or someone in their family expresses themselves, and they still get in trouble for it. It doesn't matter if it doesn't include a threat. It doesn't matter if it doesn't really show any sort of harm. All they ever do is get in trouble in this sort of two-tier justice. And sometimes even when they do might feel the urge to want to do a physical harm, it might be taken as serious as like a death threat, when they're probably sitting there idly hammering away, expressing how they truly feel about someone ranting. Unfortunately, there's been another case with that with me. I won't go deep into it as it's a different conversation, and some of our videos before have shown the abuse of power by the local constabulary. I'll show you some videos. There's one. The mother was woken at about 2 o'clock in the morning just because her son said something on social media and was threatened to take it down. It's about as dumb as being asked to take an England flag down because it offends someone. I mean, that is dumb, huh? Anyway, check it out for yourself.
So. Can I ask what you're here for, please? I am. Right. Please stay there. The reason I'm filming you is because I'm sick of the harassment. Every time I open the door to one of your offices, they are filming me. So now you know how it feels. Now it is 2:30 in the morning. Can I ask why for a second time tonight you are disturbing me and my son in my home?
Yeah, because I've been made aware there's videos that have been posted onto social media, including those that were made this morning.
This morning? What made this morning?
And of my officers that have been round this evening.
Right, and?
So I'm here to kindly ask that you remove said videos from social media. If you would do
no,
so,
I don't think I've broke the law, so I don't think I will.
And also, I want to advise you that you might well be committing offences under the Malicious Communications Act, okay?
Okay, well, I'm sure Dame Diana Johnson will explain that to me when she sees the video, won't she? She is a qualified barrister. She wasn't a director of social services, so she'll understand my case well. At this point, my son reported abuse. He failed to protect him. He was
remove the videos from social media.
Good night, officer.
And I'm advising you.
And I'm asking you to leave now, please.
Offences under the Malicious Communications Act.
Good night, officer.
Having said that, I'll leave you to it. Thank you.
Good night, officer. And may I ask, please do not come back to my house and disturb again.
We'll probably need to speak to you tomorrow.
I don't think you will. I haven't committed any offences, officer, so you needn't be speaking to me at any point.
You may well have done, I'm afraid.
No, I don't think I have. You came to my house recording me. I have a right to record you. This is my home. If you don't want to be recorded, don't knock on my door.
I also think the next video you should see a granddad is being arrested under one of the laws called Section 127 of the Communications Act. And it's a summary offence. It doesn't require the police to have any consent to enter the property. In fact, it doesn't require police to have power under Section 17 of PACE. Sometimes certain things you post or, you know, stuff that you put through electronically can go towards laws like Section 127 of Communications Act and Section 1 of the Malicious Communications Act 1988. Occasionally, if you threaten with violence, it can then be a Section 4A of Protection for Harassment Act. It can be stalking, but that tends to be much more serious. But this was a guy who didn't really say anything serious, and he could be saying an immigration problem. This is how the UK now looks at speaking out online from a person's point of view where they think it's derogatory, and it's seriously fucked up now. Check it out for yourself, and yeah, that is your freedom of speech in the UK.
6 police officers came to my house and arrested me. Why? Because I'd been talking about my daughter's school on a WhatsApp group. Another 2 police officers were arresting my partner, Rosalind, in front of Francesca, our 3-year-old daughter. They bundled us into the police cars and took us off to custody at Stevenage Police Station, where we remained for the next 12 hours. He arrested me on suspicion of harassment and malicious communications, and it was to do with a dispute with our daughter's primary school, which began with posts on a WhatsApp group. 5 days later, the police turned up. When we were finally interviewed, the detective, who'd had no previous involvement with the case, he turned out not to have any evidence of those alleged crimes. It was Kafkaesque. Eventually, we got a call from the detective in charge of the case. He said to Rosalind, "We're taking it no further." I have found no evidence for these offences. And that was it. It was over. And even now, we still don't know what we're meant to have said or done, which was so terrible, or justified sending 6 police officers to our house.
I'll lastly play some of the most obvious person, activist, Painist, out of prison and still getting it down hard by the judiciary system from those snowflake journalists. The one and only Tommy Robinson and his testimony on freedom of speech.
If you think putting me in jail and getting me killed is going to solve your problems, you're going to spark the revolution like you cannot imagine. And I'm willing to be in that position. So I keep putting myself in the way, saying, go on then. I wholeheartedly believe our country is at stake. The future safety of our children is at stake. We're supposed to shut up and remain silent whilst our rights and freedoms are taken. How after the last 7 days you can't see our rights and freedoms are being taken? Well, we're not going to remain silent while they take them. And I'm going to scream it from the hilltop. So what faults do I have? That's my fault.